take immediate delivery of the exact new Honda they're looking for.
Do you have some good offers to talk about?
We sure do, Charlie. We're offering financing as low as 0.9% APR up to 72 months, or great lease rates on every new Honda. It's the perfect time to drive away in the new Honda you've been dreaming of.
How about pre-owned, Andy?
We have over 125 pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Just about every make and model with prices starting at under $10,000.
Maybe it's time you experience the best, the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Schweizo Construction is now hiring for skilled craftsmen, steel erectors, concrete workers, and general laborers. Schweizo Construction offers great benefits like premium wages, health and dental insurance, paid holidays and vacation, 401k with company match, life insurance, and disability insurance. They pride themselves on a legacy of 40 years built on integrity and trust. Joining their team means becoming part of a family that values hard work, dedication, and mutual respect. Apply today at schweizo.com. That's schwisow.com.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here, summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
Advanced Medical Imaging is the largest radiology group in Nebraska, located in Lincoln at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard. At Advanced Medical Imaging, they utilize state-of-the-art technology and blend it together with their compassionate, skilled team to guide you through every step. Whether it's an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray, their precise diagnostics help your doctor deliver the best care plan for you. Choose clarity and comfort in your life by choosing Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard and online at amimaging.com.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershan Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershan Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown.
Husker Hall of Famer Terrell Farley.
Defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror, number 43.
And Jake Bockoven. Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
All right, welcome to the Captain Show. The fastest 2 hours in radio. Oh, man, I got stuck today. There you go. I can see him right there. I got stuck for a minute. Welcome to the Captain Show, the fastest 2 hours in radio, where we will bring you all today's top sports and a little bit more. Captain, how about you?
Well, the captain, the three-time national champion, the Dr. Clairvoyant, the tough guy, has been beat up.
Uh-oh.
By, guess who? Himself. Down, fellas.
Uh-oh.
Down.
Oh, clutches.
Down. Down but not defeated. I might give up, but I won't give out. And it's okay. I'll be back one day. 50, what I learned today is even though I might feel like I'm a young spring chicken, like I'm a young 33-year-old buck, my avatar is not it. The body says you 50 and you've been in a lot of collisions. And to all you old guys out there that feel like you want to, because you in halfway decent shape, you want to relive your youth, I'll be the first one to tell you, just say no. Don't do it. Don't do it. This is terrible. This is the worst.
What were you attempting to do here?
I don't even want to tell you because I don't want to hear it.
But I
don't. Let me tell you how this went. I'm asleep, minding my business. Keep in mind, I've been working out pretty hard. Work my nephew out, work out with him. Sleep, minding my business. My twin brother, who loves me so much, is at the YMCA, 6:30 in the morning, and he wants me to come talk to a friend of ours' son about football. Now I'm asleep. First of all, I shouldn't even answer the phone. But I did. And then he puts dad on the phone who guilt tripped me. Now I'm like, all right, I'll be up there. Let me get my clothes on. I'll just get my workout off and I'll be up there. I get dressed. I go, which I wish I could change today. And I go to the Y. And the first thing I say is, where are the little guys I'm supposed to talk to? They're nowhere to be found. But I hear basketball bouncing in the gym. Maybe they're there. Maybe. Why did I walk in the gym, Bob? Why did I walk in the gym? An old rival of mine, 6'10", one of the greatest. I can't remember exactly what school he went to. I can't remember right off tops, but he's one of the greatest basketball players in Omaha. And he's like 56, and I chose to mess with him of all people. I didn't have to do it. So here I am, shoes untied, sleep in my eye, messing around playing fake one-on-one. Start feeling good. Thought, hey, this new little light body I got, certainly. I could take this to some different realms. The 6'10", 56-year-old man, can't even begin to stand in front of me. And I called myself going past him, this way, this way, this way. Now, precursor. My brother said, put the basketball down before you get hurt. All my worst injuries came playing basketball. Why didn't I listen? I should have heeded the voice of my big brother of 16 minutes. And I didn't. And next thing you know, plow, 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 the wheels fell completely out from a front. I'm driving to the basket, and it felt like I got hit by a hammer. And I knew. Why do I know? Because in 2005, I'm having about the game of my life, playing with some of the best basketball players in Columbus. Now, I'm a football player. I was big at that time. And I'm having the game of my life. And instead of me just being cool, I decided to go in at halftime and work out. Came back out, blew my Achilles. That was 20 years ago, Bob. I don't have no business playing basketball. Yeah, playing basketball. No. So I don't want to pity party you guys out there. I'm okay. They say I got a complete tear. They claim surgery. But hopefully I can defy the odds again and don't let it heal on its own. I think I'm old enough to wear Bach. I'm not playing basketball anymore.
Yeah, that might be the last basketball bouncing and gaming.
Bach, you can beat me now.
I think so. Well, I don't, it's not a laughing matter. I do apologize, but
you're laughing.
Well, you have been challenging me to one-on-one for several years, so I feel like it's a good time maybe to take you up on that challenge.
Well, good old buddy. I would like to just say I'm sorry it happened to you, and I'm not gonna bash you. That's a lie. Hey, guess what? You want to race now?
In my car.
What else, Bach? What else? Oh, what's that thing we got into? He hit me with that ball.
Oh yeah.
What's it called?
Nah, I'm officially retired from all extracurricular activities.
Here's the thing, see, with you're just so over hyper, and this is what caused your tear. Your what is it called? The
ACL tear,
ACL or
no Achilles.
Oh, your Achilles tear.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Achilles.
I don't know. I don't know if I just want to take advantage of you for the next 3 months or what, but this is gonna be fun, Bach.
Yeah, I'm probably out.
I'm gonna watch myself now because you're fresh off 50 and this happened. Makes you know that saying, look like Tarzan, play like Jane, really. You're 50 years old.
Like that.
On the top rope.
On the top rope. I'm coming with.
No, that was off the top of the fence. Steel cage, Terrell. Come on.
No, I'm just saying it's something that it happened to my dad. My dad never played. My dad turned 50 and he tried to go out there and play basketball with us, and he's never been the same since. So
he tore his Achilles.
He popped his knee and he didn't never play again. You know, it was that, hey, I should have never went out there type of thing. But you don't expect this type of stuff to happen because you do so much. You push-ups, workouts, you be on your feet all day. Sometimes you really don't know when that body needs a rest. And moving too fast, as we say, can kill the old bones. So, it's just like me popping my hamstring last year trying to run because I was excited to do it, but at the same time, I didn't know I was pushing my body to its outer limits. But
yeah,
hey,
and I didn't stretch. I went out there and did all the cardinal sins. I didn't stretch. I didn't warm up. I just went popping off, and I learned a valuable lesson on how you shouldn't pop off, because you can run yourself into a brick wall. So again,
maybe we can have. I know. Has Eula had his surgery yet?
No, he's gonna have it after the camp.
Well, look like we're gonna have two wounded warriors in here, and me and Baka try to walk y'all in and get y'all set up on when y'all times come.
Like I said before, Terrell, the thing about a guy that's resilient is that you don't let things like this hold you down, and I would imagine I'll come back stronger and bigger and better than ever. I'm not going. I refuse to think that this torn Achilles would stop me from getting back on my feet and talking crazy to you again.
But basketball, you're done.
He's done with everything.
Resiliency is out the window for basketball.
Yeah,
basketball, you're done.
Say that one more time.
Are you done with basketball? The resiliency part, that's for just everything else, but basketball, you're gonna retire from?
Yeah, I'm done with. I'm done with basketball. I'm done. Yeah. I'm done for good. Like that's it. Yeah. Basketball has claimed an ACL, my right Achilles. Now my left Achilles. It's just too much. And ACLs and Achilles injuries are, and these happen all in my, from 30 to 50 now. So when you get these injuries that they say take anywhere from, I don't know, 8 to 12 weeks, that's a long time to be on the shelf for somebody like me that, that's always moving and doing stuff and grooving. But I guess everybody's got to sit down at some point. So now's my time to let Terrell be Shogun, and I'll just sit back and watch him.
Just like the old days, okay?
Yeah.
All right. All right, man. We gotta help you get through this. We're gonna try the best we can. 3 months of a grumpy, what they say, grumpy VJ Bach.
What is the recovery time looking like? What did they say?
12 weeks.
12 weeks. Okay, yeah.
3 months.
I mean, and again, it depends on if you have surgery or not. There's so many things that could go good and bad on surgery. but then they say that you come back quicker. I've seen a lot of people have these injuries, and I hear horror stories of how the scar, the incision, it gets infected. Well, then that sets you back. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think I'm gonna, like I said, to take my chances on just letting it heal back and stand away from basketball.
What does it mean for the camp coming up? Obviously, you're still going to be out there.
Oh, 100%. I'll be fine. I mean, I would imagine in 3 weeks, I should probably at least be in a boot, maybe. Well, they say no. I'm supposed to be. Well, I'm either got to get this thing casted up or I got to have surgery. I don't really want to put my foot in the cast. I really don't. I just don't want to do that. But whatever. So if it's in the cast, then that means, I'll still be out there. I got my little electric bike. I can still bark. I can't bite, but I can bark.
And you've been through the torn Achilles before. So hopefully that experience should help you. How bad was that last time?
I feel like the last one was worse than this one because I don't know. I feel like I heard more of the pop. This one was just more of the I fell. That one was I heard a pop that I still can hear in my head, and then I fell. But I mean, the rehab for this one was I was in the cast for 2.5 months. They wanted me in the cast for 4 months. I was in the cast for 2.5. Then I kind of felt like I had, you know how you felt like you got pressure, you can move your stuff around. So I felt like it was good enough and it was time to rehab. Here's why. Because when I looked at my calf inside that cast, it looked like a pencil. So my leg had totally atrophied from being in that cast for those 2.5 months and not doing anything. So, I don't know. I'm gonna go get a second opinion. That was emergency. That I had to go. Type craziness.
Man, he's gonna be just like Coach Prime with that little scooter around here. And grumpy.
Just as long as I got all my extremities, I'm good.
Then a cast will look like a 19 foot. You think your foot big now? Just wait to that cast, man. This is it's gonna be hard for you to drive, man.
It's one on there now. No, it's my left.
Oh, it's your left.
Yeah, it's my left. So I've got one on there now. It's a soft cast, but it's a hard cast, but it's a soft cast, and I don't know. Now I gotta let my toes are gonna be out. I got the ugliest toes in the world.
Now, put some socks. We'll buy you some socks.
How big of socks can you get?
You can get as big a size as you want to. I do not do the toes, so don't come here and spoil my breakfast or ruin my lunch with your toes.
Yeah, I think. Hey, you know what? I think that's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna start to just let my toes out. Let the toes.
You can stream in for the next 3 months. I'll talk to DP. I don't want to see your toes. We'll figure this out. But we're not doing the toe game.
I started to come in there. I started to come in there, but I figured that I must be on, for me to even be up, because it was me right after I had it. It wasn't intense pain. It's like 2 hour later when I was like, I ain't going to the hospital. Yeah, I think this is 7 a.m. I'm like, I ain't going. I'm not gonna go. I'm good. I'm gonna tough it out. I can still put a little bit of pressure on it. It'll heal back. And when that thing started throbbing, I had no choice but to humble myself and go to the doctor.
Well, it's going to be interesting too, because you've been on a little bit of a weight loss journey. You're looking really good, of the last couple months, getting down to your ideal weight. So you're going to have to work even harder now, working out from a sitting position, maybe to keep that number.
I just, I think when you walk on these stupid crutches, you up on your arms anyway, so that'll be a little good workout there. And then I've got a little bike I can sit down in and at least try to work my legs. I don't know what that's going to feel like. Doctor told me don't do it, but me, I feel like I can't sit still. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm always moving.
Yeah.
How's that gonna work out?
I got an answer for you. You're probably not gonna like it, but I think you should invest in the PS5.
No, I can't.
Okay.
Why?
I mean, certain places you're not gonna. I mean, come on, VJ, you're hurt, you're wounded, you're out of there. I mean, you're TKO. you need to find a hobby that don't involve moving your body that much.
My brother said, "Are you hurt or are you injured?" Remember when Sully used to ask us that?
Yeah, you're both.
No, I'm injured.
Yeah,
that means I can't. If you're hurt, that means you can still play. Injured means you're done. You're on the shelf. You're on IR. Okay. Tommy Hill, injured. He thought he was hurt, but he was injured. So I'm injured. I am injured. So it's okay. I get it. I get it. Maybe they said VJ stop coming in hot. Sit on down now. Now I got to sit down. Now I can't stand up, Bob. You probably like that.
No, I'm not. This is not a day of rejoicing for anybody, but it's tough day for you. But
yeah, no, it's okay. I'll get past this too. What are you laughing at, Terrell? It's not funny.
Bob. I'm not laughing at you. I kind of feel sorry for you because that old man hit you all the time, hit you quick.
Yeah, he didn't just hit me.
Yeah, he swung on you. Yeah,
he picked me up. The 7-footer, 8-footer picked me up and choke slammed me.
See, I'm like Ric Flair, man. I like to take that. You know how Ric Flair used to look at what his opponent and knew where they was hurting at and take advantage of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is
Target
me. This is me right now, bro.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're off and running. I mean, my bad. 93.7 The Ticket. We'll be right back.
Get ready for the largest dirt late model event in Nebraska, race fans. The Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series is heading to Eagle Raceway's High Bank Heist on Thursday, May 15th through Saturday, May 17th. See the greatest dirt late model stars in the country compete for $10,000 to win on both Thursday and Friday, and an enormous $50,000 to win 75-lap main event on Saturday. The High Bank Heist, May 15th through May 17th at Eagle Raceway. For more info, visit eagleraceway.com. Let's go Lucas Oil Late Model Racing. Eagle Raceway, just 10 miles east of Lincoln on O Street.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
In today's digital world, technology works great until it doesn't. At Hamilton, we work to keep your business up and running. We are more than an IT company. We're your partner, focused on customized solutions that set you up for success now and in the future. Say goodbye to tech stress and unexpected IT costs when you hire Hamilton. Together, we help you focus on what really matters. Hamilton Business Technologies. Real people, real technology solutions. Connect with us at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Tailored Landscapes is actively preparing for spring. Things like new tree orders, getting equipment ready, and training staff to serve you the best they can. If you haven't already planned, now is the perfect time to figure out a maintenance plan for your yard. Tailored Landscapes is on the brink of spring cleanups for all their existing customers, and they have limited spots available. They trim trees and shrubs when needed and only mulch proper amounts. Give Tailored Landscapes a call at 402-432-2572 to set up a meeting with one of their designers and stop by the Tailored Life store in Bennett.
93.7 The Ticket is your home for every Kansas City Royals baseball game. Bobby Witt Jr., Salvador Perez, Vinny Pasquantino, and the rest of the Royals attempt to make the postseason for the second season in a row. And you can hear all the action on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Your home for Kansas City Royals baseball.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Breathe easier inside your home with Bryant. Eliminate allergens and odors and control humidity too. For a breath of fresh air, call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Copple Chevrolet GMC, and they're having the biggest hail sale they've ever had. A huge opportunity is at your front door right now. Some of these cars we're fixing, some we're not, and some it's totally up to you. New Sierra starting at $15,000 off list. New Canyons at $8,500 off list. New body styles on the Acadias, $3,000 off list. You need to hurry as there's going to be a lot of people heading to Louisville. Check us out at copplecars.com. Stock numbers G121492, G1877747, and G1965599.
Support Matt Talbot Kitchen and Outreach on Give to Lincoln Day. Your gift will be received by a portion of Lincoln Community Foundation's matching fund. Homelessness is a complex problem facing our community. By working together, we can find solutions. Your donation for Give to Lincoln Day moves us closer to ensuring that everyone in Lincoln has a safe place to sleep at night. Because of your generosity, hope lives here. Give anytime through May 29th at givetolincoln.com.
Mike, the insurance company wants us to replace the roof.
Wait, what? I thought everything was fine.
Yeah, it says right here our roof is too old and they won't be able to cover us anymore.
I guess it is 15 years old. Hi, I'm Austin with Roofing Service Company. We help homeowners with their roofing and siding projects. Financing options are available, and we can get you under a new roof no time at all. If this sounds like you, visit roofingservicecompany.com. That is roofingservicecompany.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today. We'll see lots of sunshine. It'll be breezy and warm with an afternoon high near 90. Tonight, mainly clear skies, a continued breeze, a low near 63. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies, be breezy and warm, although showers was possible late. See a high near 92. I'm meteorologist Kyle Clucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Back with Vershan Jackson. Powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, before any of you started talking and saying stuff that I'm being mean to VJ, no, I'm not. This is just a prime example of how I'm trying to cheer his day up, and I'm going to be with him for the next 3 months.
He's being fine.
All on his back.
He's fine. I can't.
Huh?
I said you're fine. I will never knock you for getting a chance to beat up the king when he's down. It's all good. I get it. Hey, text line, I'm okay.
I only ask that you get you a PS5. Like Craig said, praying for you, Farley. Farley just needs I just need a COD buddy. You know. You don't know what COD is? It's Call of Duty for sure.
I thought you were saying cards, but no, yeah.
No. We're gonna help them get through this. I mean, we got, it's many ways you still can get your workout on and stuff. But
you gonna come do the dishes?
Huh?
You gonna come do my dishes?
Oh no.
Wash my clothes?
No.
Why are you gonna help me get through it?
No men underwear. You better call. There's plenty of people up there in Omaha. You're going a little too far now, sir, with that one. Hello? You're not talking now?
Well, I'm just trying to figure out. You said that you were going to help me through it. I'm trying to figure out how. Taking shots on me?
I'm not gonna do anything extra for you.
Emotional support.
Yeah. I'm one of those guys you can just call, but I'm not coming. So,
as I said before, with friends like you, who needs enemies?
yeah, because I'm really gonna take advantage of you now. So I'm all the stuff you've done to me over the past 2 years on the radio, 3 years, bumping me, push my chair, grab me,
knocker ball,
especially knocker ball, man. I'm just gonna. Bach, you shouldn't have said anything.
Oh,
Bach.
yeah,
I might just drive up there and jump on him today, Bach. Started off early, so.
Yeah, well,
I didn't know Jason Tatum messed up his Achilles tendon. He's out.
Yeah, late last night in the game, it was one of the final possessions. They were down 7, so they needed some points on the possession. Jason Tatum just going for a ball, looks to have torn his Achilles as well. So not good news for the Celtics. Obviously down 3-1 now, and their backs up against the wall, but it's kind of questionable. We don't know for sure. Boston still hasn't. We haven't got the injury report, but it looked bad. And from the latest reports, it seems like Boston's kind of preparing for obviously not to have him back this season, but maybe even extending into next season.
Did he just fall?
No, he was going for a ball, but it was rather non-contact. It wasn't like somebody stepped.
Yeah, no contact. Just
right.
Yeah, it was just time to go. It's like somebody hit blow his Achilles out. Hit the button.
What's that? I'm trying to come up with something. The other shit. What's the white guy name? His last name Tatum. What's his name? He plays in the movies a lot.
Oh yeah. Tatum. My wife would kill me. She likes.
Yeah, I was gonna make some up, but either way, New York at 5. We ain't have to worry about.
Hey, Bach.
Bach.
You know what made me feel good was when I seen the Celtics 3-1. That helped me kind of get over the pain a little bit.
Yeah, well, take your shots now. The Celtics, of course, are defending champions still as we speak, so I can at least be prideful in that. I waited from 2008 to 2024, so I guess I could take this one, but it's not looking good for the Celtics. Remember, they've come back from down 0-3 before to force a game 7, so I'd never count them out. The heart of a champion, all that, but man, talk about a blow too. Losing Jason Tatum, who was, they've got a good team. I've been talking all year about how much depth they have and how many scores they have, but Tatum was really carrying him last night, 42 points. And, it just seems like maybe Jaylen Brown's not the healthiest right now. Clearly Kristaps isn't close to as healthy as he needs to be. So the injuries are kind of taking a toll on my Celtics. And that's not an excuse though. They should still win on every game. They're down 3-1. Every one of those 3 games that they've lost, they've had double-digit leads in. So,
well, Bach, this is different. This hits home hard for Boston. There's no way in hell that y'all are gonna come back from 3-1 with Jaylen Brown not healthy, with Jason Tatum hurt. Your team is banged up. I decided to call in the band for you and play a song for y'all.
Oh, thank you to the Farley band over there.
Have a seat. They might let y'all win one more, but it looks like New York at 5.
It does.
And
I don't know. I don't think they're gonna win one more. I think it's over with, especially without Jason Tatum. But you never know. If you put Jason Tatum on the pine now, but again, Jaylen Brown's hurt, so your 2 guys are both down. That's the guys you gave all the money to. They're both down. They're in. Well, one's hurt and one's injured.
Yeah, when it's funny too, because as soon as Twitter, anytime you go anytime you lose, the whole reaction. I was clicking on it to kind of see what the fans are thinking, and they want to blow up the whole roster and all that. I don't know if it's necessarily ready for that, though. It should be. I mean, yesterday was a wild day in the NBA. And we can kind of get to it real quickly. It started with Giannis Antetokounmpo saying he's open to exploring other teams for the first time in his career. So Giannis appears to be on the market. Michael Jordan comes out and says, there's a report that he's going to be a commentator on NBC. So that's otherworldly news. Then you have the Dallas Mavericks.
Who wins the number one pick with a 1.8 chance.
The most ridiculous. If there's ever an argument for this whole thing being fixed, then this is a pretty good time for that argument, because Dallas somehow got the number one pick, despite the whole argument about the Luka trade was, well, they didn't get any draft picks. This is a bad deal because they didn't get many draft picks, and now they get Cooper Flagg likely out of it. So it's just a wild day. And then, of course, the injury. Throw in Minnesota going up 3-1 on Golden State as well. Wild day in the NBA.
Well, when we say this with Dallas, it kind of kicks them in the butt now, because if you keep Luka, you get the number one pick. That means you keep Kyrie, you keep Luka, you get the guy from Duke. Yeah, I mean, you're in pole position. But
Listen
now,
to me. No, sir. When they gave up Luka, the price of giving up Luka was getting the first pick. That's the price of doing that. They had the 1.8 chance of getting it, and they got it.
You think it was rigged?
I think it was rigged. You know why? Because the Lakers are on the other end of this. If the Lakers were to get the Luka out of the deal, I think there was hey, we'll take, let's go ahead and move one of the top stars over to one of our best cities with the Lakers, and then we'll reward you with one of the top stars coming, because they didn't necessarily, we've heard about it. Luka and Dallas management were always butting heads kind of about the way that he was off the court and kind of his health and all that sort of stuff. So it's there's long been questions about whether the NBA was fixed or rigged or all that, and for the most part, I kind of shoo those to the side and all that. But this certainly seems suspicious. We'll put it that way.
How many teams?
So they jumped 10 teams, the most that anybody's ever done.
Oh wow!
History.
That's what that was. Stop it.
Yeah.
Were the balls jumping?
Yeah.
That just goes to show you that everybody that be trying on that Mega Millions, now you know why the winners be from podunk somewhere, because it's I don't know. If it's random, okay. But when you look at this and you look at Dallas, and to me, this is great for Dallas. We don't think that what's KD? You don't think KD gonna come back? He been out. You don't think he's gonna come back better than ever? And then you get this kid and put them with that. I think Dallas is a team to beat.
Nah, they need more. They need a big guy. Losing Luka hurts. I mean,
AD
Cooper is good, but
Luka ain't an AD.
So Cooper will be a forward. Anthony Davis is a forward. So they've kind of got some bigs. You got Kyrie up top. They'll probably need some role players to add to that, but that's going to be pretty good. And it's really good for Cooper Flagg to learn under Anthony Davis.
Well, that's if what's his name come back? The point guard.
Kyrie Irving
come back.
You a free agent?
I would love for Kyrie to go over there and play with LeBron and Luka. I'm just saying.
That would. Hey, Terrell. Now you'll be right back on the bandwagon, huh?
Yeah, but then you got Giannis. Giannis, he's probably going to be looking for a new home. It's going to be an interesting offseason right there for the whole NBA. All right, we're moving in the right direction here. Not off and running here at 93.7 The Ticket. This is the Captain Show. We'll be right back.
Vershan Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Get ready for the largest dirt late model event in Nebraska, race fans. The Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series is heading to Eagle Raceway's High Bank Heist on Thursday, May 15th through Saturday, May 17th. See the greatest dirt late model stars in the country compete for $10,000 to win on both Thursday and Friday, and an enormous $50,000 to win 75-lap main event on Saturday. The High Bank Heist, May 15th through May 17th at Eagle Raceway. For more info, visit eagleraceway.com. Let's go Lucas Oil Late Model Racing. Eagle Raceway, just 10 miles east of Lincoln on O Street.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here. Summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
Attention all Wings fans. Buffalo Wings and Rings has daily specials that will make you want to stop in on all days of the week. Kids eat free on Mondays, and on Tuesdays, enjoy 40% off boneless or traditional wings at a price that makes the whole family happy. And come back on Wednesdays for $1.39 chicken tenders all day long. Get to Wings and Rings today, 68th and O, or in Williamsburg Village.
Breathe easier inside your home with Bryant. Eliminate allergens and odors and control humidity too. For a breath of fresh air, call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine. 93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize to participate in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Cobble Chevrolet GMC, and they're having the biggest hail sale they've ever had. A huge opportunity is at your front door right now. Some of these cars we're fixing, some we're not, and some it's totally up to you. New Sierra starting at $15,000 off list, new Canyons at $8,500 off list, new body styles on the Acadias, $3,000 off list. You need to hurry as there's going to be a lot of people heading to Louisville. Check us out at cobblecars.com. Stock numbers G121492, G187747, and G196599.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
If you're a veteran, our nation has created a wide range of benefits to thank you for your service, but it can be difficult to navigate the process of determining eligibility, filing claims, appealing decisions, and securing the benefits you've earned. Speak to your county veteran service officer or the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs State Service Office to see what's available to you and your family. These services are 100% free, so visit veterans.nebraska.gov today. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Back with Vershan Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to the Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket. Let's read some of these text lines right here.
There you go. Better read them, Bob.
Believer.
Believer, yeah.
Believer.
You better read them, Bob.
All right, here's what he
Don't
said.
let him stumble bumbling his way over the text line today.
All right, you're going to stumble
I'm not having it.
He said, does
you
he
know why?
Hey.
Because Corey and Lincoln said VJ Summer is cooked before it even got started. Bummer.
Yes. All right, does he need those buttons? I've fallen and I can't get up. Dad says when you turn 50, you don't play basketball, you play golf. Maybe you need to try that for a minute, VJ.
Yeah, I am. I'm golfing. I'm picking up golf. No
Curtis, Kentucky. It's not too bad, VJ. I'm 58. Tore your Achilles doing a backflip on throat driving board about 3 months ago. He tore his Achilles. So we got to ask him how he's 58. He got through it.
Buck, are you just going to let him just slide down the slippery slope of the text line today?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Go right ahead. I'm not there. I can't defend myself. No problem.
Even if you were here, you couldn't defend yourself.
Oh, but I could, buddy. Now, don't ever underestimate the power of projectiles.
Who does say they seen him in his fancy car? Somebody was saying, I missed that one.
I don't know.
Dave from Renew. How about that? I don't even got to look at it. I already know it, but go ahead.
I don't even see it. It's not on my board.
Oh, well, you don't get to read it then. Bot's laughing at you right now, by the way. He's laughing at you, Terrell. I'm telling you, he's secretly laughing at you. You thought he was your buddy, but he's really not. Not today. Would you read the one from Dave from Renew? It's pretty good.
Where is it?
And I don't think Dave, you didn't see me. You didn't see me, Dave. You see me in the Pinto, Dave.
Oh, yeah, you might well take that car back now.
What?
Yeah, you have to take the car back.
Why?
You know, females are going to look at you now like, oh, look at him in that car. Then you get out and you limping and stuff. They're like, oh, my God. He's an old man.
You thought I got that car. I got that car because it's electric. That's all. That's it. And that's all. I got it because I drive down to the show.
Not for the ladies?
No. Are you kidding me right now?
Thunder Not Collins said VJ made it through his whole career with the big red without being on crutches, and now here we are. Hey, Captain, care for a race?
In the car? If we're talking in the car, I'm all in. But if we're talking by land and on my fleet, nah, I'm a pass. I'll defer to Terrell.
Nah. Bill the Bennett says, wait until you turn 60 like me, VJ, and all those old nagging injuries are felt every time you think you're feeling fine.
There was somebody from Kentucky. Where did he say from Kentucky? All the way from Kentucky. Shout out to my man from Kentucky. You want me to read it, Terrell? Because it's taking you a long time to find it.
Kurt in Kentucky, Northern Kentucky, says it's not too bad. VJ, I'm 58, tore my Achilles doing I think you read this one, doing a backflip on a diving board about 3 months ago. What happens? And I could say for basketball players too, I've played with some older guys. Everybody that's played basketball for long enough, they've got like different points on their body they can point to of injuries that have held them back.
He says, Money G in Kansas says, off and running. So he off and running, laughy. Sorry, Captain, but that was a good one. Heal up quickly. Maybe the black shirt will come over and help you with your garden. Will you?
No.
See?
I'm not that type of friend.
See?
I'm not even an emotional friend. I'm here to torture you.
Get your shots in now.
Yeah, I'm getting them in now early, Bob.
Hey, listen, I didn't kick you when you was down.
Hey, it's all right.
Listen, Bob, here's the funny part. They all want to take a shot at me when I'm down.
Oh, yeah.
But when I'm up, they quiet as a church mouse. It's okay. I'll be back. I won't let this hold me down. This is just a little bit of adversity, and on the other side of this is the pot at the end of the rainbow.
You've been ready for football season running around though. You'll be okay.
Well, that's all I worry about anyway. Summertime, I can kind of sit back a little bit more anyway, and I guess watch more sports because they want me off of it, but I don't want to get off of it. Like
3 months, June, July, August, September. You should be fully. September. You should be ready to roll.
Yeah, we'll see. I hope so. I'll be fine.
I'm not sure exactly when it comes back, but there is. It could be. I have got something you could do is watch American Gladiators. They're doing a reboot of American Gladiators. Of course, the popular show from 1989 to 1996. They've tried this before, but hopefully, kind of getting back to their roots. Man, that was a great show. I wasn't even. All I did was watch reruns of that, but I probably did that for several years. It was so entertaining.
Yeah, I love American Gladiator. I would love to. Well, 20 years ago, I would love to have done it. It looks fun.
You could go out there and battle Laser and Nitro, Bronco, all those names they've got for all their.
Yeah, I grew up watching that as well, though. The real American Gladiator, of course, doing the joust. You know what I mean? Doing when you have to do the maze, and then you got to bust through, and if you bust through on the wrong side, they'll be sitting there waiting on you to hold you up. So, I just think that was a heck of a show for a retired football player.
Bob,
that's right. A lot of those.
You're saying American Gladiator, they're making a reboot.
Yeah.
Not with the same people, because I guarantee you they were steroid heads, Bob, and they do not look the same right now. I guarantee you that.
No, they actually have The Miz from WWE. He's going to be hosting it. I don't know who's going to be the gladiators, but it'll be fun to see. In other television news, Dancing with the Stars reached out to Jordan Hudson, the girlfriend of Bill Belichick. Of course, we can't go a day without an update on Jordan Hudson. She declined, though, so we will not be seeing Jordan Hudson on Dancing with the Stars.
Well, you see, what's the biggest star you saw on Dancing with the Stars?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy,
there's a whole bunch of them was on there.
Give me the biggest.
Terry Crews.
Do they get paid for Dancing with the Stars?
Was it Michael Strahan?
I think he's done. That show's been on there for a long time.
There's a lot of people that's been on there. My point is, see, Terrell Owens. It seems like, when you run out of, your money get a little funny and your change gets strange, you do those shows.
Oh, not Michael Strahan. He's probably one of the richest guys to do it right now.
They've had Hines Ward, Emmitt Smith on there. Amon Shumpert, looking kind of particularly the athletes there. Donald Driver's been on there. But
I watched it with Donald Driver. That was a good one.
You watched Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah.
I
use, especially when you get the good athletes on there. I love to watch dancing. Wasn't my man, what's his name? The quarterback from Carolina? Wasn't he on there? Yeah.
He might have been.
You guys don't watch Dancing with the Stars. You just
I do not watch Dancing with the Stars. No.
But I would like to see the reboot of American Gladiator. I think that would be very, very interesting. When they gotta climb that wall, or they on cliffhanger. You know what cliffhanger is? You remember cliffhanger?
Yeah.
Bach, I'm telling you, I know them all. When you're on cliffhanger and they coming to get you, you know what I mean? That to me is fun. It's kind of like, capture the flag type deal.
Yeah.
But you are the flag and you're trying to get away from these clowns. So I would definitely look at it. I would definitely watch it again.
Well, you're going to have a chance to watch a lot of daytime TV coming up, I think.
You got Netflix?
Dude, if y'all think for 1 second, let me tell you something. I will be in the studio with my crutches. Hold on, let me show you something. Dedication is these crutches will not stop me from doing the things that I'm going to do and have to do. Okay? It might slow me down. They're not going to stop me.
Hey, you got your choice. You got your wish now. You can say bye Bach from now on. 93.7 The Ticket. This is the Captain Show, the fastest 2 hours in the radio. We'll be right back.
Automotive Solutions is Lincoln's one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, from vinyl wraps to engine repair and maintenance. Automotive Solutions offers fleet services as well as printing and graphic design for vinyl applications, plus installation of vinyl for boats, trucks, cars, and anything else you want wrapped. Perfection is their standard, and they never settle for less. Call today at 531-249-5600 or go to automotivesolutionslincoln.com to learn more. That's Automotive Solutions on 2024 Southwest 5th Street in Lincoln.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Are you buying a home? Westgate Bank understands that you need to make important decisions during your home buying journey. Our local lenders in Lincoln and Omaha make themselves available so you can get the information you need to know. Use our mobile mortgage app to manage your transaction from pre-qualification to closing, no matter where you are. Get the service and convenience you want from a local community bank where our interest is you. Learn more and visit us online at westgate.bank. Westgate Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Attention all Wings fans. Buffalo Wings and Rings has daily specials that will make you want to stop in on all days of the week. Kids eat free on Mondays, and on Tuesdays, enjoy 40% off boneless or traditional wings at a price that makes the whole family happy. And come back on Wednesdays for $1.39 chicken tenders all day long. Get to Wings and Rings today, 68th and O, or in Williamsburg Village.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here. Summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
National Electrical Safety Month is held every May to raise awareness about the importance of staying safe around electricity. Visit les.com/safety for safety tips on power lines, tree trimming, storms, and so much more.
In today's digital world, technology works great until it doesn't. At Hamilton, we work to keep your business up and running. We are more than an IT company. We're your partner, focused on customized solutions that set you up for success now and in the future. Say goodbye to tech stress and unexpected IT costs when you hire Hamilton. Together, we help you focus on what really matters. Hamilton Business Technologies. Real people, real technology solutions. Connect with us at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Hello.
Angela, we have to break up.
But why?
Because you're a robot and I'm just a guy trying to get better internet.
It's Aloe Fiber, isn't it? I always knew you wanted faster speeds. My contract isn't good enough for you.
Face it, Angela, they let me talk to real people.
Press 4 to break my heart. Oh, wait, you already did.
Visit allofiber.com to switch today.
Support Matt Talbot Kitchen and Outreach on Give to Lincoln Day. Your gift will be received by a portion of Lincoln Community Foundation's matching fund. Homelessness is a complex problem facing our community. By working together, we can find solutions. Your donation for Give to Lincoln Day moves us closer to ensuring that everyone in Lincoln has a safe place to sleep at night. Because of your generosity, hope lives here. Give anytime through May 29th at givetolincoln.com.
Get ready for the largest dirt late model event in Nebraska, race fans. The Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series is heading to Eagle Raceway's High Bank Heist on Thursday, May 15th through Saturday, May 17th. See the greatest dirt late model stars in the country compete for $10,000 to win on both Thursday and Friday, and an enormous $50,000 to win 75-lap main event on Saturday. The High Bank Heist, May 15th through May 17th at Eagle Raceway. For more info, visit eagleraceway.com. Let's go Lucas Oil Late Model Racing. Eagle Raceway, just 10 miles east of Lincoln on O Street.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
If you're a veteran, our nation has created a wide range of benefits to thank you for your service, but it can be difficult to navigate the process of determining eligibility, filing claims, appealing decisions, and securing the benefits you've earned. Speak to your county veteran service officer or the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs State Service Office to see what's available to you and your family. These services are 100% free, so visit veterans.nebraska.gov today. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
93.7 The Ticket is your home for every Kansas City Royals baseball game. Bobby Witt Jr., Salvador Perez, Vinny Pasquantino, and the rest of the Royals attempt to make the postseason for the second season in a row. And you can hear all the action on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Your home for Kansas City Royals baseball. Early break.
Weird things that freaks me out. Unleaded gas still. It says unleaded. There hasn't been leaded gas for 40 years. Why does it say unleaded gas? It should just say gas. There hasn't been leaded gas since the 70s. It freaks me out, but it should just say gas. And you can pick what hey, we have this, we have the premium, we have
with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Bush from 6 to 9 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershan Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershan Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown.
Husker Hall of Famer Terrell Farley.
Defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror, number 43.
And Jake Bockoven. Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
All right, welcome back to the Captain Show. 93.7 The Ticket, the fastest 2 hours in radio, and we are powered
by
Bauer.
Infrastructure.
Bauer.
Underground.
Brad.
Excavating.
All right, I got these new rankings for the NFL now that the draft is over and everything else. Let me see where. Here we go right here. Now, Bach, this is kind of different from last year. These are the top 10 teams right here starting the season off. I'm gonna start from the bottom. Number 10, Green Bay.
Okay, believable.
Number 9, Detroit. Would have had them higher up on the list for me.
Yes,
me too.
Number 8, Minnesota. Kind of strange to see how it's going to work out with a a rookie quarterback who was hurt last year and didn't even play, but we'll see.
Yeah, NFC North so far. I don't know if the Bears are going to make it.
Number 7, Los Angeles Rams.
Rams, okay.
Number 6, Los Angeles Chargers. Number 5, Baltimore.
Okay.
4, Kansas City Chiefs. 3, Washington Commanders. 2, Buffalo. 1, your defending champions, Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, I could believe that list is, again, a lot of playoffs teams in there from last year, so we're going to see some movement. But still, that makes sense. You got to dethrone the king, right? The Eagles probably deserve to be on top. The Chiefs, no matter what offseason moves that are going on, are always going to be in the fight there. And yeah, like I said, the rest of those teams outside of the Chargers, I believe, I have to go back and look to see who made the playoffs last year. But I think that most of those teams were just kind of at the top last season.
Yeah,
well, I told you 1 versus 2 who was going to be next year in the Super Bowl. So he just told you again when he read 1 and 2. I think that's who's going to be in the Super Bowl.
The thing for me is, the Commanders making that big jump last year and jumping right in this year at number 3. I mean, that's, if they can find a couple of more weapons to help Jaden Daniels out. Did they get Deebo Samuels, didn't they?
Yeah, they've had an interesting offseason.
Yeah, and we like to see how good did they upgrade their defense. So it'll be fun to watch the Commanders this year. Maybe they're the new franchise to watch in the NFL. There's gonna be a lot of Monday night, Sunday night football games with them on.
I noticed that. Yeah, they did the release. There's a lot. It's interesting. So the Commanders too, like you mentioned, kind of moving up there. Chargers, by the way, did make the playoffs last year. Looking at teams that weren't on that list that made the playoffs, I think you're talking about the Steelers, who don't have a quarterback right now, so that kind of makes sense. The Broncos, probably, I would assume they did top 15 would be within reach there. Other teams, the Bucks did not make that list. They were in the playoffs last year. I think everybody else was in there. Although the Texans were the Texans on, I don't believe the Texans were on that list either. So interesting to see CJ Stroud. They had a coming out party a couple years ago. Last year didn't quite live up to that.
Got another one. Green Bay guard Sean Ryan played 1,144 snaps during his first 3 years in the league. He was 2 snaps away, Bach. 2 snaps away from making $2 million. Ryan narrowly missed out on qualifying for the league proven performance escalator, which would have bumped his base pay from around $1.36 million to $3.4 million if he'd have played 2 more snaps last year.
Boy, that is tough. That is that's tough to live that
$2
down,
million.
That's how they have.
He didn't play but 1 snap his first year, and that was on special teams. And special team doesn't count.
Oh, okay.
So, but he played in the last 2 years. He played 1,144 snaps and missed out.
Short.
He needed 1,146.
Oh man,
I know.
talk about coming up just short. $2 million short. You think they pulled the plug on him? Listen, wait a second. If I am of owner, and I know if this guy's about to hit 1146, I don't let him get to 1145. You said he stopped at 1144. As an owner of a team, do you want to pay $2 million?
No, it's a good way to save some money there. Just put the backup in there for a few snaps.
You can't get to 1144. Obviously, he didn't know he was at 1144.
Yeah.
There's no way he could have known. For $2 million, I'm not playing anymore if you don't play me for them next 2 snaps. So he had to somehow, some way He didn't know that he was that close, man. You know how much of a $2 million, 2 plays? No.
I say if it was up to him, you'd throw him out there on defense or whatever was holding him back that final game. I don't know if he had I guess he didn't probably have some sort of counter or something in his pocket to count those plays up.
I told you what happened. He didn't know. And when he looked up, once they figured it out, that believe me, somebody that writes that in the contract, they know. Now, us as athletes, if we don't read the red tape, you know how thick those contracts are?
No, it's not it's in the players it's in the collective bargain for the players union.
Wait, what do you mean? Go re-say this whole thing again. What?
It's in the players union thing. It comes from the NFL. It's the NFL thing, not the team thing.
Oh, this is an NFL thing where if he would have had 1145,
yeah.
I don't know how you got it. Okay, that must just be for anybody then.
Yeah, it's one.
Okay.
It's one of the collective bargain things based off performance and snaps you play. They give the bonus out.
Yeah,
So
who does the league owners meet with?
Players Association?
Yeah.
Well, no. When you're governing the NFL,
okay.
who would
All
the league
because
owners
he came
meet
up
with?
so it says this. All because he came up two snaps short of hitting the 35% mark called in the Article 7, Section 4 of the NFL Collective Bargain Agreement.
Mm-hmm.
It states that if a player selected in rounds 3 to 7, he was selected in the third round, participates in a minimum 35% of his club's offense or defensive plays, any two of his first three regular seasons, or participate in a cumulative average of at least 35 of his club's offensive defensive plays, he would have got the money. Then he would have qualified for it.
Again, who do the owners meet with in the offseason? Who do all the owners get together and meet with in the offseason? Come up with the rules. They meet with the NFL with Roger Goodell.
Commissioner, yeah.
So if you telling me even if it's a league thing, you mean to tell me that they didn't with 2 more snaps to go, you mean they tell me that they didn't say, hey, we need to get him them 2 more snaps so we can get him these $2 million.
Well, apparently his agent said he believed that Ryan had reached the 35% mark because of published snap counts online, like Pro Football Reference snap counts, but those are unofficial. They're not used by the NFL or NFLPA. So the count that the NFL had was a little bit short of that. So that's it. Don't believe everything you read on the internet, right?
Yeah.
$2 million short.
Played one snap in this rookie year. 2023 played 183 snaps combined at right guard and left guard and a backup role out of a possible 1,096. Last season, he became a starter for the first time. He played 961 out of 1,082 offensive snaps, 88% percentage he played during the first half of the season. Ryan split snaps in 2024 with first-round pick Jordan Morgan. However, after Morgan was lost for the season due to a shoulder injury in Week 9, he played full time. So he probably wasn't going to get it, Bach, if that rookie wouldn't have got hurt.
Mm.
Yeah, but at the same time, I would imagine if we go to the last game of the season, let's see if he played the whole game.
Yeah.
That's how you would be able to figure it out. Go to the last game. Let's watch. Can you figure out who the last game of the season was that year?
It was with Detroit, Week 14 in Detroit. He left the game after a collision with Detroit linebacker Quan Alexander, but returned to finish the game. He missed a couple of snaps with that one.
But that wasn't the last game, was it? I said the last regular season game.
It doesn't say, Vershan. It doesn't break it down like that.
So it's kind of interesting, though, because I'm learning about this program here. So in March, Ryan was awarded an additional $697,000, excuse me, a lot more than $6,000, $697,000 in additional compensation through the NFL's performance-based pay program. Each team had a pool of $14.128 million that is distributed based on playing time and salary levels. It rewards players with lower salaries who play significant roles on the team. I was not aware of that.
Wow. I wasn't either. That's news to me, Bob.
Yeah. That's
so if you go as a free agent, that means nothing. So Shedeur Sanders going where he went means nothing. It just means you got to play harder to get out there on the football field. But when you get close to $2 million, they might pull you out.
So, the Packers, they said the Packers just couldn't give Ryan the raise, even if they wanted to. They would have to extend his contract in order to change his 2025 pay, which also would have salary cap implications and also impact the future extension should they decide to retain him. So his original rookie contract was 4 years, $5.12 million. That includes a $900,000 signing bonus. However, he lost out on $235,000 because of his rookie pay, because he was suspended for 6 games after being found in violation of the performance enhanced substance.
He was Joseph.
Yeah,
or doing something to enhance his performance.
So it wasn't telling the whole story until you keep reading and reading. So yeah, it wasn't telling the whole story.
So you need to keep reading.
Yeah, they try to make us feel sorry for him, but I kept reading. Oh, he missed 6 games. Oh, bad supplement. That's his fault. All right, 93.7 The Ticket. The Captain Show. We'll be right back.
National Electrical Safety Month is held every May to raise awareness about the importance of staying safe around electricity. Visit les.com/safety for safety tips on power lines, tree trimming, storms, and so much more.
The following is a test of the emergency alert system.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, 2-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
93.7 The Ticket is your home for every Kansas City Royals baseball game. Bobby Witt Jr., Salvador Perez, Vinny Pasquantino, and the rest of the Royals attempt to make the postseason for the 2nd season in a row. And you can hear all the action on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Your home for Kansas City Royals baseball.
Yo, this is Flavor Flav, and I am coming at you with one of my flavor faves, Raising Cane's. Those hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce hit hard and gets your boy feeling right every time, just in time. Know what I mean? So when you're looking for flavor fast, order in a flash, online or on their app. Yeah, boy, Raising Cane's. One love.
Hello.
Angela, we have to break up.
But why?
Because you're a robot and I'm just a guy trying to get better internet.
It's Aloe Fiber, isn't it? I always knew you wanted faster speeds. My contract isn't good enough for you.
Face it, Angela. They let me talk to real people.
Press 4 to break my heart. Oh wait, you already did.
Visit allofiber.com to switch today.
When opportunity knocks, you don't want to miss the call. Hamilton Business Technologies makes communication easy and efficient using customized technology, all while putting people first. Whether you're working from the office, at home, or on the go, Hamilton Business Technologies equips your business with the right tools for smooth, professional call handling. Hamilton Business Technologies. Real people, real technology solutions. Learn more at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for ready-mixed concrete in Lincoln. With 3 plants across the city, there are plenty of opportunities to start or grow your driving career. They offer great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply today and receive a $2,500 hiring bonus. Since 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with ready-mixed concrete. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's nebcoinc.com. Are you buying a home? Westgate Bank understands that you need to make important decisions during your home buying journey. Our local lenders in Lincoln and Omaha make themselves available so you can get the information you need to know. Use our mobile mortgage app to manage your transaction from pre-qualification to closing, no matter where you are. Get the service and convenience you want from a local community bank where our interest is you. Learn more and visit us online at westgate.bank. Westgate Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes. Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
On the Block with Eric Strickland, Jay Foreman, and Austin Orman.
The goal for those coming on the road, let's go get that first. And then here's what'll happen. There'll be you'll kind of be lackadaisical. Instead of keeping that energy, why not two? Instead of keeping that energy, you'll probably see just a little bit more ease of play. Because in the psyche, we did what we came to do.
Every weekday from 3 to 5 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Back with Vershan Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back, 93.7 The Ticket, the fastest 2 hours in radio. It is the Captain Show. Bach, what's up? What you got for me, Bach?
Oh, not too much. Still going through the show again. Vershan has torn his Achilles, and so is dealing with a little bit of that injury now. Tried to make it for a majority of the show, but had to go ahead and sit out for the rest of the show. We wish him the best in his recovery, and we will continue to poke fun at him when we get our opportunities, just because that's the way that friendships work, right? But let's get to some different news here. And I get some music to play for it because it's one of my favorite sports theme songs, and they're bringing it back, so we might as well do it with them. That's right, the NBA on NBC is returning this upcoming season. We've seen some interesting news over the last couple of days. The biggest one being that Michael Jordan will be a part-time commentator for them. So I don't know exactly what that means as far as his role. Will he be there night in and night out? Probably not. But we do know some people that will now. They announced that Vince Carter and Carmelo Anthony will be in that into the studio role, right? You're not getting into the games. They're not going to be play-by-play or color commentary, but they're going to be the in-studio role that are going to be trying to probably compete with the NBA on TNT guys over there. Of course, well-known with Shaq and Charles Barkley and all those guys. But in any case, what do you think? Vince Carter and Carmelo Anthony, Terrell, is that enough to kind of get you interested in NBA on NBC's version of that show?
No.
No.
I'm so used to Shaq and Barkley and Kenny Anderson. It's a household name with Ernie. So, you know, I mean, you try to compete with them, but, you know, these guys are in their own league. So, you know, you have to do more than just a part-time show to catch up with these guys.
And it's certainly like the star power there is big between Vince Carter and Carmelo Anthony. But again, like you're kind of saying, it's interesting to see how these other networks approach it, because what TNT has done obviously is just kind of make you feel like you're in the living room, or they're in the living room with
or like
you.
three uncles talking and just joking around. And here's the thing: you got Vince Carter, you got Carmelo Anthony, you got two guys with no championship. So I'd rather listen to Shaq and Kenny Anderson. I mean, who has that championship? So
they are going to have Jordan.
Well,
Michael Jordan from time to time.
but yeah, I mean, if you want to say that, you put Carmelo with Charles Barkley and Vince Carter. So. And put Jordan with the guys who won the ring. So, but, you know, you're going to need more than Michael Jordan to make me switch to watch these guys, to take away from Chuck and Charles and all of those other guys at TNT.
Yeah, it's always been ESPN's kind of done their thing. They've kind of gone through different guys.
And Michael Jordan's not a people person. So,
yeah,
you know, we'll see how that works.
Yeah, it'll be definitely interesting. I know a lot of people, especially his debut, you're going to be glued to it. Do you like that? I mean, Tom Brady obviously has entered the booth. You like these all-time greats getting into kind of the commentator role?
Well, Michael's been gone for so long, you would have thought he would have done it. So, you know, that's my concern. Tom Brady, he's a natural. I mean, he's the face of the NFL. I mean, he just probably stopped. So what makes it better for Tom is that he just stopped playing. What makes it bad for Jordan is that he probably don't even know half of these guys who's playing and probably won't give him any credit. You know,
so that doesn't stop Shaq and Chuck. They don't know half the guys that are playing either.
Yeah, but you know, I'm just saying he's been out of whack with the NBA so long that, you know, he does his own thing. He's got a NASCAR. He golfs a lot. I mean, he makes sneakers. I mean, he got his hand in so much stuff that I don't know if he have time for basketball like this.
Well, he was an owner just a couple years ago for the Hornets, remember? So hopefully he's been pretty plugged in. I think he will know a lot of what's going on. Again, it just kind of comes down to that. Going back to that, are they going to try to emulate kind of the fun, happy environment that makes the TNT network's broadcast so special? Or do you kind of go with the serious approach, which at times, I mean, if you're covering NBA regular season, can kind of wear on people, maybe trying to uplift the conversation. So it'll be interesting. Like I said, ESPN always has their guys that they kind of lean on, and I thought Richard Jefferson's always been kind of good in his commentator spot. I personally like Paul Pierce, but he's kind of gotten his own trouble, his own way over the years. Jalen Rose, those type of guys, but they're more kind of breaking it down. Kendrick Perkins, you probably have your feelings one way or the other about him, but it's just hard to emulate the success that they have over there on TNT. So we will see. A couple of scheduling updates. Of course, everybody interested in the NFL schedule that was released, but college football also having a little bit of updates as far as their TV times. We now know what the first Saturday is going to look like as far as how it's starting to play out. Now, there's some big time games that day. Remember, Nebraska is going to play on Thursday. That Nebraska-Cincinnati game is going to be the game on Thursday. There's probably about 14, 15 other games there. in some bigger universities, but kind of playing lesser known teams. Nebraska Cincinnati is obviously a Power 4 matchup. But as far as week 1 goes, if you're ready to get the plan ready for that day, and I always am, it's one of my favorite weeks of the year is the opening week of college football. Your broadcast viewing could go something like this. So on Saturday, Syracuse and Tennessee will be the noon game for the SEC and ACC. The afternoon game around 2:30 will be Alabama and Florida State. And then your night matchup will be LSU and Clemson. We also know Fox got the rights to the Texas-Ohio State game, so you can kind of plug that one in. Syracuse, Tennessee, I apologize, but as far as the big games you're looking at that day will look like the noon game again will be Texas-Ohio State, afternoon Alabama, Florida State, and the evening LSU, Clemson. How's that stand for your opening weekend of college football?
Well, first of all, I'm going to say that Syracuse upsets Tennessee.
Ooh, already
because of the Nico Imalaba, whatever his name is, scandal.
Yeah. Big pick there.
There's going to be a big upset right there. Fran Brown's he's gonna love that one because they don't know what they have. I mean, they got the guy from UCLA, but he transferred from another college, so we got to see how that goes. First game of the season.
Yeah, and again, I always like looking forward to that stuff. You look at week 0, of course, this year, Kansas State and Iowa State over there in Ireland. NFL has liked the success that college football has had in Ireland, so they're going to have an Irish game this year as well. Like I mentioned, that Thursday, really going to be Nebraska and Cincinnati. You're going to have some other teams, other Big Ten teams even in action. Minnesota's going to take on Buffalo. Rutgers is going to take on Ohio. You've got Duke, Houston, Oklahoma State, Missouri all in action. Wisconsin will take on Miami of Ohio. But again, Nebraska, Cincinnati will kind of be that prime game that day. That Friday, as you get into it, Auburn and Baylor. Kansas will be in action, but the big game that day will be Georgia Tech and Colorado, which would be a really good game on that Friday. We went over kind of what was going on Saturday. Remember, that is also the weekend where they just have basically 5-6 straight days of college football. That Sunday, August 31st, will be South Carolina and Virginia Tech, as well as Notre Dame at Miami. And then Monday, September 1st, Bill Belichick's first game in North Carolina in Chapel Hill. They'll welcome in TCU.
Is Bill one and done?
There's talks he might not even make it to the first game because of all this PR nightmare that they're working with.
All right. I came upon this picture, Bach, the other day, and it gave me Osborne versus the Big 8, Big 12.
Give me them numbers.
He's 2-0 against Baylor. 21-3-1 versus Colorado. 22-3 versus Iowa State. 25-0 versus Kansas. 25-0 versus Kansas State. 21-4 against Missouri. 13-13 against Oklahoma. 22-0-1 against Oklahoma State. 0-1 against Texas. 1-0 against A&M, and 2-0 versus Texas Tech.
Yeah, of course, a lot of those, Southwestern Conference teams getting there at the end. Not a whole lot of games to break down, but that is amazing. 3 teams in the Big 8 that he coached, 25 years, never lost to Kansas or Kansas State, never lost in the state of Kansas, 50-0. So I'm pretty sure when he walks into Kansas, he's pretty much the king right away. In Oklahoma State, though, there as well, that one tie, but still 3 teams of an 8-team conference that never beat Tom Osborne. That is amazing.
Yeah.
So those numbers are crazy. And I still remember, kind of the post-Osborne years, the Solage years. Part of the interesting part of that, and, obviously the Solage years are looked upon fondly now, but even breaking into the first couple Callahan years, but it's mostly the Solage years, those long streaks, when they finally got broken, there were teams that would basically, I think it was Kansas State that was basically storm Nebraska's field because it was the first time they beat Nebraska in all those years. Like you said, never beat Osborne. Those end of those streaks, while a very hurtful time for Nebraska, still left an impression on me because I'll never kind of forget the Missouris, the the Iowa States, the Kansas States, when they finally got those victories over Nebraska, it's such a sigh of relief for those programs.
All right, we are running along now. We done dropped the captain off. We done left him at home. But 93.7 The Ticket. We'll be right back with the last segment of the day.
Get ready for the largest dirt late model event in Nebraska, race fans. The Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series is heading to Eagle Raceway's High Bank Heist on Thursday, May 15th through Saturday, May 17th. See the greatest dirt late model stars in the country compete for $10,000 to win on both Thursday and Friday, and an enormous $50,000 to win 75-lap main event on Saturday. The High Bank Heist, May 15th through May 17th at Eagle Raceway. For more info, visit eagleraceway.com. Let's go Lucas Oil Late Model Racing. Eagle Raceway, just 10 miles east of Lincoln on O Street.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends. Attention all Wings fans, Buffalo Wings and Rings has daily specials that will make you want to stop in on all days of the week. Kids eat free on Mondays, and on Tuesdays enjoy 40% off boneless or traditional wings at a price that makes the whole family happy. And come back on Wednesdays for $1.39 chicken tenders all day long. Get to Wings and Rings today, 68th and O or in Williamsburg Village.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for ready-mixed concrete in Lincoln. With 3 plants across the city, there are plenty of opportunities to start or grow your driving career. They offer great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply today and receive a $2,500 hiring bonus. Since 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with ready-mixed concrete. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's nebcoinc.com.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Hello.
Angela, we have to break up.
But why?
Because you're a robot and I'm just a guy trying to get better internet.
It's Aloe Fiber, isn't it? I always knew you wanted faster speeds. My contract isn't good enough for you.
Face it, Angela, they let me talk to real people.
Press 4 to break my heart. Oh wait, you already did.
Visit aloefiber.com to switch today.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes! Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
Support Matt Talbot Kitchen and Outreach on Give to Lincoln Day. Your gift will be received by a portion of Lincoln Community Foundation's matching fund. Homelessness is a complex problem facing our community. By working together, we can find solutions. Your donation for Give to Lincoln Day moves us closer to ensuring that everyone in Lincoln has a safe place to sleep at night. Because of your generosity, hope lives here. Give anytime through May 29th at givetolincoln.com.
Are you buying a home? Westgate Bank understands that you need to make important decisions during your home buying journey. Our local lenders in Lincoln and Omaha make themselves available so you can get the information you need to know. Use our mobile mortgage app to manage your transaction from pre-qualification to closing, no matter where you are. Get the service and convenience you want from a local community bank where our interest is you. Learn more and visit us online at westgate.bank. Westgate Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The end of the school year is drawing near, which means graduation parties are coming soon. Are you prepared for hosting? Führer's Cheese Spread is the dip that brings everyone together to celebrate graduations and the close to a great school year. And it goes well with crackers, meats, soups, and more. How could you consider throwing a party without it? Get to your local grocery store today and load up on Führer's Cheese Spread. No graduation party is complete without it.
When opportunity knocks, you don't want to miss the call. Hamilton Business Technologies makes communication easy and efficient using customized technology, all while putting people first. Whether you're working from the office, at home, or on the go, Hamilton Business Technologies equips your business with the right tools for smooth, professional call handling. Hamilton Business Technologies. Real people, real technology solutions. Learn more at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions. Back with Vershan Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to 93.7 The Ticket. This is the Captain Show. ESPN ranked the offseason for every Big Ten team ahead of the 2025 season based on coaching staff, player movement, portal additions, departures, recruiting, staff retainment, and departures were the biggest factors. Near the top of the Big Ten are college football playoff contenders, but certain teams might be lower than you expected. Bach, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. This is ESPN rankings for the offseason for the Big Ten. Coming at number 1, Penn State.
Oh, I thought we were off-season national champs.
All right. The Nittany Lions, top of the Big Ten in terms of offseason rankings. They added 2 receivers to go along with a linebacker after losing Abdul Carter and Tyler Warren to the NFL. But seemingly brings back enough, including Drew Aller, to compete for a national title. The biggest change might be defensive coordinator Jim Knowles.
Yeah, that's a heck of an off-season addition. You got to give him credit for that. So I believe, that makes sense. Penn State's kind of like the rich get richer, right? Because they went into this offseason, I should say, altogether, going to be one of the favorites with, Katron Allen and Nicholas Singleton and the guys that got back at running back, of course, Drew Aller there at quarterback. But also I know, and it probably says that they won the sweepstakes for Trevor Pena, the wide receiver transfer from Syracuse, who Syracuse coaches was quoted as saying, "I'm not paying $2 million for a wide receiver." So I don't think it was cheap for the Nittany Lions to get him. But that will be interesting because that was the one thing, you look at the Nittany Lions, Tyler Warren did so much heavy lifting of their passing game, and obviously their wide receivers struggled. They had to go out and pay for a little bit of it on the recruiting trail.
All right. Oregon, number 2, won the Big Ten last year, earned the number 1 seed. They really don't know that you can play good the first 12 games of college football, no problem. But when you do make the big stage and you do come in as the number 1 seed in this college football playoff, you have to play instead of getting beat down, drug away, and looking like some fools on TV.
Yeah, it was interesting. Oregon, again, in any other format, any other year, would have been among the Final Four at least, right? Generally, you would do, even in the 14 playoff, they would have been the number 1 seed. So that was interesting. There's nothing much to say that you can make you feel better about that. Ohio State lost in the Rose Bowl, but not surprised. They seem to have a little bit of money, as I understand it, out there in Oregon, so they usually do well in the offseason. All
right, number 3, Illinois made the biggest offseason move by retaining quarterback Luke Altmaier, who was rumored to hit the portal. However, running back Josh McCray transferred to Georgia. So that's a big loss. But we'll see what Brent Bielema has up his sleeves.
Yeah, they're interesting. I've seen people, too, have already said Illinois might be this year's Indiana. Now, that's not quite Illinois was finished the top 15 team last year, so it's not quite from out of nowhere anything. But as far as the team that could kind of put up a pretty good record without the most difficult schedule in the Big Ten and maybe make it into the playoffs, yeah, look out for him. I'll be cheering for him. I'm always a Brett Bielema fan.
All right, number 4, Indiana. They made it last year. They had to replace quarterback Curtis Ronick, and Kurt Signetti retained most of his coaches and everybody. So they got a lot of transfers again, Bach. So we'll see if year 2 works. Now, if he does the same thing in year 2 as he did in year 1, we need that recipe, Bach.
That's absolutely right. But they did get Fernando Mendoza from Cal. Of course, Cal just loses everybody left and right, but he was a pretty promising quarterback, 6'5", 225. Will only be going into his sophomore season and threw pretty good. I mean, he had a pretty good season last year for Cal, so we'll see. He's hopefully going to pick up where Curtis Rourke left off for the Hoosiers.
All right, number 5, the Ohio State. These are the guys who won the national championship, but I don't think they will get any love this year when it comes back to ranking. I know they will have a strong defense. I know that, but offense, you need a quarterback, you need some running backs. You did have the best receiver in the game last year in Jeremiah Smith. Now you got a guy who's 6'6", 200 that comes in. His dad was a former football player. You know what I'm talking about, Buck?
No, say it again.
The receiver who passed away, his son signed with Ohio State.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, man, he played for Denver. What was his name? The NFL receiver that passed away. Pac-Man Jones raised his son.
I
can't think of his name. No, his name was on the tip of my tongue. I'm trying to think. Somebody on the text line help me out. Who I'm talking about? He's Chris Henry.
Okay.
Remember Chris Henry, the receiver?
Yeah.
His son plays for Ohio State now.
Oh, okay.
6'6", 200 and something pounds, freshman who's a 4-star coming in this year to go with the other 2 guys who was there last year.
Yeah, so, I was gonna say it's fine. You could put him on 5th on this list, but I'm sure a lot of people would be liking their recruiting classes coming in, or the transfer portal classes, whatever it might be. They did get a big tight end addition, but the biggest thing for them is just replacing their coordinators. Now they've got co-offensive coordinators and co-defensive coordinators, but the headliners there, obviously Brian Hartline taking over the longtime wide receivers coach as the coordinator for Chip Kelly, who ran off to the NFL. Time to see it. It's prove-it time for Brian Hartline. Obviously, much like Ryan Day, born on third base as far as the offensive coordinator position goes, reaching back to old Jim Harbaugh's shot at Ryan Day. And then Matt Patricia as the defensive coordinator. Again, very good resume, if you will, for Matt Patricia. But is it going to be as good as Jim Knowles, who's one of the top defensive coordinators in college football, who went off to Happy Valley this offseason? Those are kind of some of the questions you have there for Ohio State.
Yeah, Matt Patricia is the biggest question mark with me. Can he adapt to this college football era right now? So, number 6, Nebraska. Matt Rule added 2 offensive lineman pieces on his offense, Elijah Pritchett and Rocco Spindler, to fill some holes. Rule also promoted within making John Butler the defensive coordinator. The defense was top 20 unit last year, so it'd be hard to replicate. The biggest question will be if now sophomore Dylan Riola takes the next step in his development under Dana Holgerson.
Now, like I said, news to me. I thought we were national champs in the offseason every year, so I was surprised to see us lower on this list. But obviously, it's a big offseason. We all know that from the transfer portal side of things, and also from coordinators. We just talked about Ohio State replacing their coordinators. We know Nebraska did as well. I think if you include Dana Holgerson in on this, I think maybe the listing, you might go a little bit higher. But it didn't sound like they factored that in. And of course, he was Nebraska's offensive coordinator to finish last season.
Yeah. All right. Let's read off these. Nebraska was 6, 7 USC, 8 Michigan, 9 UCLA, 10 Washington, 11 Rutgers, 12 Michigan State, 13 is our next door neighbor Iowa, 14 Northwestern, 15 Minnesota, 16 Wisconsin, 17 Maryland, and 18 Purdue. All right. We appreciate you listening to the Captain Show. This is 93.7, The Ticket, and the Captain will be out a couple of days. Hope he gets well. Me and Bach will be around. Win the World Wednesday tomorrow. Check us out here. 93.7. We'll be out.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a